This is Poppop's news. Text and thanks so much for watching the Poppop's news cast at midday. So, first things first, let's introduce our special guest star before we get to everything else. So I have a little more time later in the newscast to.
Well, before we do that, this is, of course, your award-winning newscaster. the newscaster that all the people love, and I'm here. I did have to miss the last section, but it was an emergency. We needed food for the house here.
Oh man!
And I was the one that was just, I said, oh, I can take that on myself because what a loving grandfather and everything that I am. I'll run and get the food. And then, then we had to have a substitute. I won't mention any names, but the substitute came in and filled in for me.
Mima Chandler!
Anyway, but we're glad to have her back. She's going to tell the Chili Mac story. So.
Yeah, and Poppop might want to kick her out, just to let y'all know. So, Poppop probably just wants to kick her out of the house right now. That's probably how he feels.
Well, no, Jackson, I don't feel that way. But I just want everybody to know whose newscast this is. Okay. But, Mima, let's have you step up and give.
My brother unfairly said he wanted Mima to be our host from now on, our co-host.
Hey, guys. Now, of course, there are people who use food emergencies to their political advantage. So, there's that. And then when somebody subs for them, they're not very grateful.
What have you done, Poppop?
So take it as you see it. Okay. There is a snack and lunch that I think everybody may enjoy making. If you can boil water, which some people I know can't, then you can make noodles of any shape. We do rotini, we do elbows, we do anything. Make a bunch, make a pound and a half at least. Boil it up just like the label says. You might want to put a little more salt than what it calls for. And then put your favorite canned chili over this finished. Be sure to drain your pasta, guys. And then put your pasta in a bowl. Pour a little canned chili over it, and you have got yourself a nice lunch for everybody.
Oh, very, very good. Very good. I heard that. That was a good choice. Anyway, yes, we're glad to hear that. Kind of an underwhelming story, but it was okay.
I guess Mima's fired. Or is it Poppop fired?
She's not fired. I'll let her hang around here a little while, sometimes. Let's get we need a last newscast now, Jackson, for the rest of today and tomorrow.
Gabrielle in the Atlantic is right now, I think, a 16-mile-an-hour tropical storm, but it's expected to become a hurricane and pass just to the east of Bermuda. However, it will be close enough to Bermuda that Bermuda could feel rough surf, maybe a little bit of tropical storm force winds, and maybe some rainfall associated with this system. But I will say we are kind of watching the Southern Gulf and Caribbean later in the month and later this month and into October too, because what we call the CAG, the Central American Gyre, could spin up and produce a storm or two.